to detail on some of that violence, even though it's against Nazis. So if you don't really want to listen to that, you can go ahead and skip this episode. But if you want to hear more about them, please stick around. Thank you.
Welcome y'all to Backwoods Obscura, a podcast dedicated to the lore, legends, and myths surrounding the creatures that may lurk in your backyard. My name's Hewitt.
I'm Chris.
How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. I got held up at work. We were supposed to be done earlier because technically I was done 9 a.m. Thursday. But got off around noon, and Em and I went to Naruto Ramen.
Ah.
Had a little date.
That's nice. I still haven't had Naruto.
Well, this is the first time I've gone and I've not gotten ramen. I usually get the tonkatsu ramen because it's nice. It's real nice. Well, let me say, Emily got what she always gets. She got the unagi rice bowl.
That sounds good too.
She is a big eel fan. She wants.
Do they have unagi ramen or?
I don't know if they have unagi ramen. But she got the unagi ramen. I was really torn between curry katsu, which you can get basically pork katsu curry rice bowl, which sounded real nice. But they also had guyudan, which is thinly shaved beef over rice with pickled ginger, scallions, and a mostly cooked egg. Because you're supposed to mix it all together into the rice and let the rice finish cooking the last bit of it.
Oh my God.
It was so good.
This all sounds fucking amazing. It also doesn't help that I'm hungry. And like, I was like, for one, what I was going to say, I got a raise today.
Nice.
Yeah. Substantial one. I think my boss is like, oh shit. I have like a lot. My workflow is actually pretty substantial. So, here, I need you to at least stick around as long as possible.
I should have been paying you more longer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, like as much as I gripe, I mean, part of it is just like, I don't know. Like, as much as I can gripe, my job hasn't been bad to me.
No, it hasn't. It's just money is a factor.
Yeah, especially right now with everything. So, like, the raise I got is going to help a lot. But I also decided to celebrate. I got us Pilsner Urquell, which is the...
I haven't had this. I don't think I've had this since when we were, like...
Yeah.
About 17 years ago.
Oh, 17 years ago. But this beer is older than us and our grandparents.
Well, yeah, it's an old recipe, and
this is the Chechen beer, the Bohemian style Pilsner, which they make in Pilsen, and Pilsner Urquell is the original brewery. Or it's the original brewery rebranded because Urquell apparently means original or the OG, essentially. No. I don't know Chechen or whatever language it is, but I do know like the general gist of it.
I mean, it's saying 1842 on the Pleasant logo. Well, I'm going to say this right here is that it hits everything of a normal Pilsner. It's not as sharp as an American Pilsner. American Pilsners want to lean almost into IPAs, almost with the level of certain hops they put in. Because like American Pilsners have a bite, which I do love. Like Southern Draw has that. But this one has like at the tail end a sweet, almost sour.
It's very and you can tell it has like that sweetness, but it also has like that and this sounds weird for like non-beer drinkers, but it has like a grassy note.
It does, but not like like how fresh cut grass smells, not how And this is some people are like, how do you know what grass tastes like? I played sports and I beefed it more than once. And if you beef it, you're going to get grass and dirt in your mouth. It's like when people, how do you know what an earthy flavor is? How do you know what dirt tastes like? You obviously never had a bully as a child.
Yeah. And I also am doing this as a mea culpa, which I did not realize Hewitt didn't know what mea culpa
I had
meant.
never heard the phrase mea culpa before.
But I'm doing it as mea culpa because I didn't bring anything this time around. But the next one I bring is going to be a banger. I swear.
Oh, I'm ready for that. I'm so ready
I've been
for that.
like how you've been on like the kick for like
I'm hitting a lot of really local places like
and plantations and stuff. I'm doing the UFO stuff and the.
Well, I won't lie. This last episode that posted up on TikTok, Mont Helena has not even broken 500 views on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah. Indrid Cole's like sitting at 5K. Right now, Bog Bodies is over 60. I don't like it was sitting at nothing. It was a nothing burger for so long, and then all of a sudden, just like population of our city added. The Greenbrier Ghost didn't do a lot, but like I'm still getting comments on the Three-Legged Lady of Nash Road.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
still
crazy.
Getting, and like DeRitter, like, hey, DeRitter, we love you. You are popping, y'all have shown up and supported on TikTok, at least this podcast. Like y'all are super excited that we like hit your little town, which I got a couple big ones that I've already researched and they're sitting in here. And I got some New Orleans ones that are sitting in here. I think any future research I do for the next couple months is going to be like very niche, small local towns so that people feel
that's fair. Because my stuff has been mostly like, it hasn't come out yet, but it'll be out by now is, Roswell.
Yeah.
Which is a big one. The one after that is going to be a big UFO event. And I'm not doing that. I'm doing that mostly because I find it interesting. And it's one of those things where it's like through cultural osmosis, we kind of learned about these things.
Yeah.
But actually getting into the nitty gritty of it, it's so much more interesting. Not in the sense of like Roswell actually happened or anything like that. Or Roswell did happen. It just was not.
It got blown up bigger later. Like it's kind of how it goes.
But it's interesting looking back at those past events and just seeing kind of like a comedy of errors happen, and then it turns into what it is.
Have you ever seen the movie Burn After Reading?
Yes.
And how like it ends with the FBI going, "What the fuck happened? We don't know." Okay, just make sure it doesn't happen again. Like the number of times I've been researching an event and everybody's like, what the fuck literally just happened? And it's
that feels like a lot of UFO stuff too.
I feel like that's just people.
Yeah, true.
Like when one of us, I think it's highlighted for you, but I might steal it. But when one of us does John Brown, the level of what the fuck just happened surrounding that man.
You know, okay, I'll say after we get this, but I have an idea for that one.
All right. Now, talking about what might be considered a controversial historical figure. Got us a segue.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know who John C. Woods is?
John C. Woods does not sound familiar, actually.
Okay. This is another one that is kind of a true crime. And it's coming from me. I have now matched you on possible true crime podcast.
I need to get my true crime up.
I honestly don't think this is a true crime because you know why you might like John C. Woods?
Why?
He hates one of the things that you hate.
Slavery?
Nazis.
Oh yeah, I do hate Nazis.
I was
close.
He had a
Confederates, Nazis, I mean...
Different hat. Now, let's go ahead. John C. Woods was born in Wichita, Kansas on August 11th, 1911. His parents divorced while he was in junior high. He dropped out of high school as a freshman to get a job to help his mom. At 19, he joins the Navy. Because that's what every good boy is supposed to do in apparently 1930 is you join the Navy. I mean, if you got no job and you got no prospect, at that time you join the military. I'm not saying that about our military today. We love you, our soldiers, and all that. Your leadership's full of fucking worms in the head, but we love you.
There's a lot of people who join the military, like trans people, who do it because they need...
And they're patriotic, and they want to defend their country too.
They want to do that, but they also need to. They don't have a lot of prospects, and they need.
Right. Now he went AWOL and received a poor psychological diagnosis. They listed him as dumb and minorly psychotic. I am not joking. That is written on his report. He is dumb, not like deaf and dumb, because dumb used to be you can't speak.
Right.
But they called him dumb and minorly psychotic.
So, they're like, this guy's an idiot, a dangerous idiot.
He is a very dangerous idiot. He then worked in construction off and on and did odd jobs, just kind of fucking about. And by 1933, he joined the CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps. He was dishonorably discharged after disappearing for 6 days from the CCC.
So he was just like, I'm just gonna fuck about, I guess.
Now, something else about him, he is a wee man. He was only 5'4" and 130 pounds. That's something that many of the stories pointed out, is he is a little man. By all definitions.
Tiny.
He is a small man. He was the same height as my wife.
Did he have, dwarf build, or?
No, he's just, dude, 5'4" is just short. It's not like...
Well, 5'4" is the average for a dwarf, though, right?
No, to be considered a little person, you're
okay.
You're under 5. To be considered
I see where the confusion's coming from. I'm talking fantasy here.
No, if you're talking about D&D fantasy, a dwarf is between 3'8" and 4'6", mostly.
I thought they were
the tallest.
Up to 5.
No, that's humans and a really tall drow. Dwarves are under 5 foot tall. The tallest recorded dwarf in D&D was 5'1".
But yeah, I wasn't talking about little people.
I'm saying, but also legally to receive the title of little person, you are under 5 foot tall. He did not have that kind of build. He was 130 pounds at 5'4". He is a small, spindly dude.
Okay.
He was drafted in 1943 for World War II. He reported, and he was accepted, even though he was still considered by the military dumb and slightly psychotic.
This short man, he's stupid, and he'll kill a motherfucker.
That's exactly what we need to fight a Nazi.
What do we need for Nazis?
Someone willing, a man willing to kill a Nazi.
Give him some pepperoni and
this dude's over here going, sound like Cotton Hill. You want to kill a Nazi?
Oh my God! Wait, where is he from again?
He's from Wichita, Kansas.
Oh, this is a Kansas boy. Oh, dude,
this is a wee corn-fed boy. Now, he took part in D-Day as a member of Company B of the 37th Engineering Combat Battalion in the 5th Engineer Special Brigade.
So he's
a D-Day guy. And then, this is where we start getting into the good part. He volunteered and lied about having 2 years of experiences as an assistant hangman in Texas. And they didn't check it. They didn't fucking check this shit, man. They go, we're looking for a hangman. I'll do it.
And they're like, have you done this before?
Yeah, I was an apprentice. I was a junior apprentice hangman in Texas. That sounds official.
Never been to Texas.
Well, he had been to Texas on construction.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like this kind of shit that a dumb but psychotic person would do.
Now, he was attached to the 2913th Division of the Disciplinary Training Center as a hangman. So he went to hangman school in the Army. Historians debate whether or not he did this to avoid combat duty or he just hated Nazis so much that he found another way to effectively kill them. Personally.
So, he was there on D-Day. So I'm not gonna like.
No, look, my thing, man, is like this dude. Not gonna lie, I get drafted and they go, "Hey, we need executioners that will never actually see the combat line again." Shit, man, I'm gonna go to hell, but I'm not getting shot at. Truth be told, if the draft ever comes back, I don't leave training because my degrees. I'd be put into God, what's it called? I'd be a garrison guy.
But I think we're too old, but not for this one.
They've raised it to 42.
Oh, cool. So
I got another year.
Cool.
Like until I turn 43, and by then they're gonna probably
raise it again because the people are going to be leaving anyway.
In case before we get on,
I will say this:
before
he was there on D-Day, and I wouldn't say it would be courageous, or I wouldn't say it would be cowardice. I would say it would just be more.
He found. My personal opinion is he's like, I'm going to find another way to kill Nazis.
Or he was just like, I killed Nazis one way.
No, dude. Just listen to the rest of the story.
Okay,
this dude is like, this is another way for me to kill Nazis, personally. Now, he initially hung deserters and caught spies in the U.S. Army. He had 34 hangings, 11 of which had complications. He hung a lot of French soldiers that were deserting. Because he was an allied hangman, not just an American hangman, an allied hangman. So, and I'm not doing that as a dig at France. Like, most of the people listed were French nationals that he hung. But a third of his hangings had complications. He then was switched to executing Germans arrested for murdering U.S. soldiers. He then caught the eye of Hermann J. Obenmeyer, a clerk at the office of the theater provost marshal. He described him as unremarkable and human flotsam. So they assigned him to Nuremberg.
Wait, what? So he's a hangman at Nuremberg?
He is the nickname for Mr. Woods is the Hangman of Nuremberg, dude.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second.
You see why I found this story? I'd heard of the Hangman of Nuremberg for a minute.
Okay, wait a minute.
Are you liking it so far? Are you liking?
No, I'm already liking our dumb but psychotic short king here.
the short king that is the Hangman of Nuremberg. So here's the thing: he's human flotsam. He's the worst of us. Send him to Nuremberg to hang some Nazis.
It's like, this is the last thing you're gonna see because you're human scum.
We literally gave you the worst to make your death the worst. Like, I fully feel that Mr. Obenmeyer saw that this dude fucked up a third of his 34 hangings. And I don't mean like they didn't hang and die. I mean, people are hitting the door. The noose was tied so they strangled instead of snapping their neck. People are like tall enough that they break their legs when they hit the ground because he didn't tie the rope the right length, or he didn't build the gallows right so that a board came loose and hit them in the head while they were falling.
So he was like, it almost sounds like it's not incompetence, but just like, let me see what I can get away with.
I'll address that. So he's human flotsam. He's unremarkable. He's terrible. Send him to Nuremberg.
It's time.
We have found your calling, wee man. And you have my gallows.
You have my gallows.
So
why are you taking the nails out of the door?
Now, Woods built the gallows to hang 14 Nazis connected to the atrocities of Dachau. He got like some of the worst boys, my man.
Okay, re-explain Dachau.
Dachau is one of the worst execution, slave, and concentration camps of World War II.
So up there with like Auschwitz.
It is on par with Auschwitz.
Okay.
And I can't remember the one that's just a fucking number that the Soviets found. Like, if we found it, we would have been like, oh my fucking god, the Soviets. Oh shit, man. This is bad. Should we kill them because they're already like mostly dead, or like, I'm making light slightly here, but no, like Soviets liberating concentration camps versus us liberating concentration camps, really different. Mostly because the Soviets let out the ones with the pink triangles. We didn't. They don't teach that. I do.
They don't teach a lot of things.
I do.
They don't teach a lot of things, and
Anyway, so this is a quote from, "I hanged those 10 Nazis, and I'm proud of it. I wasn't nervous. A fella can't afford to have nerves in this line of business." That's a fucking quote right there. It's like, I did it. Fuck it.
Just, yeah, you know, you can't.
You can't think about it. You just do it.
You just got to do it.
You just kill Nazis. You don't.
Like, if you sit there and if you hesitate just for one bit.
That's how the Nazis win.
That's how the Nazis win. And he's staring at you. He's hoping. But that's when you pull that lever and just watch him dangle. And you realize the rope isn't long enough and he's just going to strangle. But, that's just a Nazi.
Okay, so, that's his quote. By the end of his service, he had hung between 70 and 347 people, depending on the record.
Okay, 70 is more than enough to, like...
It depends, because he claims more than other people said he did, because he claimed he was also the hangman for other stuff at Nuremberg, like not just Dachau. He pretty much claimed that if there was a Nazi hung at Nuremberg, that he hung them.
So he's like, yeah, I'm the hangman.
But he is the hangman of Nuremberg, man. That is such a fucking title, right? Now, he was accused of intentionally bungling Nazi executions. At Nuremberg, the gallows were built 3 feet too short, so they could not fall enough to break their necks, and they would dangle and strangulate. One officer hung for 15 minutes before strangling to death, with which Woods was recorded to watch and light a cigarette and just stare him directly in the eyes as he strangled to death.
Holy shit.
Like,
whoa, what the fuck?
Cue the Brock Sampson zoom in from the pilot episode while he lights a cigarette, right? Like, the episode, or like the part of the episode where everything's red and then the windshield wipers go and turn it back to normal color.
I'm just picturing this guy as Danny DeVito now.
Badass Danny DeVito, the dire Vito, because Danny DeVito's not 5 foot.
Yeah,
he's the dire Vito. Most of the Nazis he hung strangled to death. They did not have snap necks. The ropes were also not placed in the correct position, so those that hung hit their chins or their noses when they dropped. More than one had their noses torn off as they struck the front of the trapdoor because it was intentionally built too small.
Oh my God.
Like, here's the problem. I am describing a sociopathic murderer. And I can't fault him for a fucking thing in this.
Here's the thing.
He is 1940s Dexter.
Like, here's the thing. The military at the time, they saw this man, this short man.
Dangerous, unstable man.
They're like, you are stupid and dangerous.
Do you want to hang some Nazis?
We are going to focus that stupidity and anger and psychosis into what you can do best, which is poorly execute Nazis.
Okay, you want another quote from him? He kicked a little while, but not long.
I like how you're depicting him as like kind of nonchalant about like his crimes.
I'm saying it as nonchalant because in the article he said nonchalantly he kicked for a little while but not long. One Nazi officer spit at him and began to yell "Hell Hitler," so he pulled the lever early and the dude busted his jaw as he fell. Like lost teeth busted his jaw before he could finish out that. Like he got hail hit.
Yikes.
He picked up the teeth and put them in his pocket.
Yeah, that is kind of some psycho shit right there.
I'm still not faulting this man, Chris. Like it's
like
I was raised by Indiana Jones, fucking Captain America, and Hellboy. Man, it's okay to punch a Nazi. I am a proud.
Here's the thing.
I am a proud American, and it is our duty to punch a Nazi or kidnap
the person in me that wants to be like that. Has reverence for like the rule of law and the idea that like in order to have a civilized society we need to be a nation of rules and laws. The part of me that hates fucking Nazis is like,
this is fine.
Let him do his thing. Because at the end of the day, it's like it's Nazis. Like, what are we doing here?
Now, as I mentioned, I was raised with these concepts. It's okay to punch a Nazi, but I also understand it's also okay to kidnap a Nazi so you can put a man on the moon. We did that. It's called Operation Paperclip.
Yeah, it was more than one Nazi. It's not just Van Buren.
Or Von Braun.
Is it Von Braun or Van Buren?
It was Von Braun. Von Buren was a president. He came after Andrew Jackson.
I'm just
we're back to the previous episode we recorded. But speaking of Operation Paperclip, Mr. Woods stayed in the military and got moved to the Inuitak Atoll, part of nuclear testing and Operation Paperclip, which meant the Hangman of Nuremberg was in the Pacific with a bunch of Nazi scientists that we kidnapped. Dude, this is putting the fox in the hen house.
This man is like, oh boy.
Now,
I know what y'all are.
He died in 1950 while changing a light bulb. They said it was due to incompetence because of his low intelligence that he electrocuted himself while changing out a massive spotlight bulb. Before his death, he stated openly he hated all Germans, carried a gun on him whenever he worked with German scientists that were on the atoll based in the South Pacific because they knew who he was. They didn't like him. And he openly stated, I will shoot you and kill you, you Nazi shit or bastard.
I can't fault him for that.
No. It was known in the military early on. He lied about his experience, but they did not pursue it because he was effective at terrorizing Nazis.
So they just took this man and were like, yeah, he's got his problems, but you know what? He's good at his job.
Now, other people say that the military was well aware of his record and just didn't want to discharge him because they needed the bodies for the war.
Of course.
I think there's a little truth between the two, but at the same time, this dude, one, did we give a flying floop about the well-being of any Nazi we hung at Nuremberg?
No.
To quote Inglourious Bastards, don't show the Nazi no humanity because the Nazi ain't got no humanity. They gave that up. And I still feel that way today. Now, why did Mr. Woods die? 2 German scientists had died on the atoll under mysterious causes. So the theory is that, or one of the theories is, okay, so first off, let me put the first theory out there. He was not an astute individual and did electrocute himself to death while changing out a spotlight.
I mean, yeah.
There's a possibility of that.
I mean, but here's the thing. It's like they say he's not an astute individual and he didn't mean to do that. But at the same time, there's like a lot of like incidents back in those days where people just like fucked around and found out.
I mean, there's a chance of that too. The other one is these 2 scientists were found dead and they believe that the German scientists that were still there killed him in response to him killing those 2 scientists.
Oh.
I'm going to say that's personally what I believe. Because that is a better story. Now, he liked killing Nazis. He was definitely good at killing Nazis in a grisly way. So, Mr. Woods is the perfect example of fake it until you make it.
So, he faked being a Nazi killer until he became a Nazi killer?
He faked being a hangman until he got the job he wanted.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now.
Remember, he lied about the experience.
Right.
And the military either didn't care or did not check.
Well, I mean, at that point, we were like...
Also, he's killing Nazis.
Yeah, he's killing Nazis. We're at, like... When was D-Day during the war? That was a turning point, right?
Early on, yeah, to open up the second front. That's 44.
Yeah. So, I think at that point, everyone was exhausted. It's like, whatever, fucking... You're a hangman now. Go do your thing.
Here's the thing. Again, the Nazi has no humanity.
Yeah.
And we said that to convince our troops that it is 100% okay to kill them. Because World War I, our troops had like a 20% effective rate because we shot above people because our soldiers went through nowhere near even basic training that we have today. And then we sent them over to go fight a war, and they did not want to kill somebody until they got shot back. And then they're like, okay, fuck it. We're going to shoot you because I don't want to get shot. World War II, like, it's okay to kill a Nazi.
So in World War I, we were like,
Well, it's not so much that we're like, it's just, I got to do like it's gonna go ahead and put this out there. One of the things with our military, even today, we spend almost $50,000 a soldier to convince them, okay, it's to kill and to murder. We convince them that it's not murder. It's not personal. It's not intentional. You did not do any of that, but it's okay to kill. Now, how much we spend to bring them back to society?
Not as much.
0.
That doesn't seem good. That doesn't seem like a healthy thing to do.
No, it's not. This is also why the VA needs to have more funding so you can help with the PTSD that all the fucking soldiers from the last, 30 years of forever wars can actually get treated. Okay, I'm going to stop. In any case, you want to know who all he hung? We got some big names.
Oh, we got some big names?
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear the big names.
William Frick, Hitler's Minister of the Interior.
Get fucked.
Wilhelm Keitel, High Commander of the Nazi Armed Forces.
Oh, my God.
Julius Streicher, Key to Nazi Propaganda.
Oh, he's getting the real big names.
With Streicher, he was left hanging, and then they pulled up a curtain because he dangled too long. Woods then went behind the curtain, and there was a squelch, and the rope stopped jerking. Woods then climbed back up on the platform and said next while wiping a bloody knife off on his pants.
So he was just like...
He walked down there and just slit a dude's throat and then came back up and lit a cigarette and said next, man. Like
this is just a job to him.
I'm going to say this is a hardcore wee little fucker right here. Like I am arbitrarily talking about deaths of multiple humans here. And again, I cannot fault this individual for anything he did because it was to Nazis.
Yeah, it's like breaking that part of the brain where it's like you gotta have like some little altruism, and you gotta try to be like a good person no matter the circumstances. But then we're talking about Nazis.
He also hung Joachim von Ribbentrop, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Nazi Germany. He hung their Secretary of State.
So he was just going.
He hung their highest rank general. He killed basically Secretary of the Interior and Secretary of State. He hung Ernest Kaltenbrunner, major player and organizer of the Holocaust and the head of the Austrian SS.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fritz Sauckel, German plenary for labor development, Secretary of Labor, who helped organize work camps.
Yeah, I was assuming. I was thinking in my head, it's like, this is the guy that,
helped with the fire. He hung most of the Final Solution dudes. He also hung many, many more Nazis. My sources. History on the Net, John Woods, the Maverick Nazi Executioner.
Oh, Maverick. I like that.
ContentTime.com. military or www.military.com. Veteran jobs, Army World War II executioner lied his way to the top. Time.com. I did not have a lot of sources on this, man, but it provided so much information. I love this story.
I love this, dude. Like, okay, we can sit there and, like, you know, talk about the morality of, like,
murder and executions, corporal punishment.
But, like, in this particular circumstance, we're talking about, like, a dude who oversaw, like, one of the executions of some of the people that were responsible for
the Holocaust.
One of the worst atrocities in modern history.
Arguably either the first or second worst atrocity of the 20th century. Depends on how many people Mao Zedong actually killed in China after the Glorious Revolution. But
and it's like...
And I'm just going to put this out there because I want it completely understood by like the 15 people that listen to us that are not me, because I download the episode every week to listen to it for audio quality.
Is it good?
I want everybody to understand this. At Backwoods Obscura, the only place that Nazi ideology belongs is in a history book or in a museum to remind us that it existed. And if you actually think this, you are wrong. You're a terrible person.
Well, I actually think if Nazi ideology,
if you actually think
Nazi,
if you actually adhere to Nazi ideology, you deserve every bad thing that is coming to you, and I will never apologize for that because, again, while I'm liberal, I am an American, and I believe that I fall underneath the category of patriotic. And as Steve Rogers taught me, it's okay to punch a Nazi square in the snoot.
And with that, we are Backwoods Obscura. We release every Tuesday. We also do Brouhaha, where we talk about beer, as like the ones we've been drinking tonight. But our other big thing is Team Bonus Action.
Team Bonus Action is a group of friends who like to play RPGs and other things online. We are always connected to charity. Right now, we highly suggest that you support the ACLU and the Trevor Project to help trans youth have a safe place to stay. So if you can donate, we greatly appreciate it. Also, we have a new campaign running on Sundays. I am currently still blanking on the name of it, but it is run by Nasa Does, one of our close friends, and I am playing a sex-positive, horny goblin cleric.
I'm playing a Dionysian monk, Greek satyr monk, and she does the what is it, the goat squeal.
Yeah, she does do the ghost squeal. We also have a sentient robotic beehive.
That's cool.
That's cool, said Jed. And then we have the person playing the closest thing to a normal character, and that is our
friend Spence.
Our friend Spence playing an ASMR rogue.
Who is like an idol, technically.
So we have a pop idol. We have the sex-positive priest. We have the drunken monk. And then we have a beehive that does not understand social interaction.
To be fair, I am technically not a drunken monk. I am playing the elements monk. Anyway, we're getting off, and like this is the end of the podcast. So yeah, I hope y'all have a good day or night or whatever time it is over there.
Hey, you know what this Star Spangled Banner needs to do?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was going to say punch a Nazi.
Punch a Nazi.